Hi guys, welcome to today's workout. It is going to be a step workout because I love the step. It's so much fun. You can do so much on it. You can use it as a prop or, you can use it for strength. You can use it for cardio. It's just a great piece of equipment. So if you don't have it, don't worry about it. You can always improvise on the floor. I have a set of dumbbells, and then I do have a fitness loop. I don't know if I'm going to get to it or not, but you can have a fitness loop, and if you don't have it, again, don't worry about it. But we're going to get a full body workout in. We're going to start with a warm up. Let's start behind the step, and we're just going to start with a tap. Just warming up. We're getting used to that step height. I may have to make the music a little bit louder. Give me an upright row. Also using your abdominals to get that toe onto the step. So it's a good way to kind of get those abs just warmed up, ready to go. 4 more. Give me a heel on the step with a shoulder roll. If it's too much on the step, keep it on the floor. No big deal. Give me an arm circle. Love to warm up with arm circles. Tap and reach on the floor. A little less thinking. Reach it across. Open up the back as you bring that arm in front. Step touch. I try to use the bench as a guide here. So you want to really step out, make your legs work here. 4, 3, 2, hamstring curl. Getting that heel up to the glutes. You want to get the hamstring nice and warm. 4 more. 4, 3. Give me a knee pull down. We're definitely going to be using that knee alternate on the bench as one of our big moves. Now kick it out right here. Now you don't have to make it big. You want to bring the knee up before you extend that kick. So it doesn't, we're just warming up. Doesn't have to be that big. I'm just going with my normal range of motion. March it out. March on top. Squat down and up. Sometimes for the strength parts, I'm going to be standing on the bench just so you can see me a little better, but you don't have to be on the bench unless we're using it for legs. Pulse it down for 3 and come on up. Couple more. Hold it here, bring your feet together. You're gonna just stretch out that calf a little bit. So you're gonna take about a third of your body weight off, just a quick little stretch, and take it to the other side. Again, we're just warming up. I just wanna stretch a little bit. Good, step carefully off the step. Take your feet wide and just go side to side. I want you to wake up those inner thighs a little bit. Now, if you want, you can take your hands to the step or the floor. The great thing about the step is that when we're doing burpees, push-ups, it gives you a little help. It can put you in better position. So I love to use it for that. Shoulder roll, come on up. Give me 2 deep breaths up to the center. Exhale all the way down. Inhale and exhale. Good job. All right, grab some water if you need it. We're gonna get started. I just wanna check my time. Good, a little over 4-minute warm up, that's perfect. Remember, little sips of water when you need it, not big gulps. You should be hydrated when you start. Just little sips to maintain. But if you are at the point of thirst, it's kind of like too late, you're already dehydrated. I mean, do what you need to do, but use that as an indicator. If you're thirsty, you're kind of, your body's telling you you don't have enough water in your system. All right, with that said, we're gonna go back behind the bench and march it out. We're gonna start with a turn step. These are pretty basic moves, right foot, slow this down. Basically, a turn step is just up, up, down, and tap. Now we're gonna bring it to the front. This is a split basic, we call it. Up, up, down, and tap. So you're alternating. Let's go back to that turn. Now, we're gonna bring it up a little bit. We're gonna take one foot on top if you wanna make it a little bit more dynamic. You're just lifting up. Make sure you're lifting that foot up. If you're doing this option, you don't wanna torque that knee. So you really have to move with it here. Two more. Jack it out, face front. Four more. Turn and tap. So it's up, up, down, and tap. Going back to my step days. Few more. Tap. Tap. Good. Let's do four more. Up, up, down, and tap. And just a regular turn. Just a regular turn. And if you want to add that jump, kind of flying over that step. Give me three more. One more. Jack it out twice. Three turns. Heart rate should be coming up. Two jacks. Again, now if you want to power that jack, you would do one power like this. And turn. So it's two jacks or one power. Again. Are we getting warm? Two more. One more. March it out. Good job. You should be nice and warm. All right. We're gonna lunge to the step, but it's gonna be more for the glutes. So you're gonna take your right foot, whole foot on that step. This is all you're gonna be doing. This is just working the glutes. Make sure you're bending the knee. And it's not a big, big lunge. You're pretty close to the step. This is more for the glutes. Keeping that chest up. Getting that body a little warmer. Using the legs and the core a little more. Four more. Good job. March it out. Good. March on top. All right, from here, we're gonna lunge back. These are gonna be slow to start. I just wanna get you working those legs a little bit. Woo. Keep your focus. Push into that front heel. Now I'm gonna have you tap that step again. Up. So this is a great way to get the heart rate up without jumping. And you're using your legs to go down. Again, working the glutes, building on what we just did with those taps and those low forward lunges. You're going a little deeper here and maybe driving that leg back a little further. So these are a little bit longer. You're getting more of a stretch. Now hold the right one back and pulse. Breathe, front knee over the heel. You're feeling this glute. I want it to cook. I want you to work those legs. Abs are tight. One more set. If you need to take this toe back a little further, go ahead. Four, three, two, hold it down. Bring this knee in. Nice long arms here. So we did a lot of legs and some cardio. Get you ready for what's to come. I'm not gonna have you jump here. I really want you to keep that heel down, grounded, and focus on using your core to bring that knee up, knee up. You're just tapping that toe, tap, tap, tap. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, march on top. You should be feeling it. Take those feet apart. Let's do some squats. Pulse it down for 3. Now notice, come on up. We haven't grabbed any weight yet, but I want you to work those legs and really feel your body and what your body can do, how your body can create that resistance. These are not easy. Try to go a little deeper now. Don't worry, we're gonna work that other leg. I had my left leg on top. Next time we'll have the right. Or the other leg. If you had the right on top, make sure you switch. Come on, get that heart rate up. 2 more. Last one. Now we have all pulses. Pulse. Come on, let it burn. Let it burn. Make sure that you're in your heels. You don't have to be on a step for this one. I am feeling it. Pull that core in, shoulders down. I want you to feel how hard these air squats can be. And we're not even moving the arms. 2 more sets. Use your legs. Last set. 8. Woo! 4 more. 4, 3, 2. March it on top. Woo! Do you feel your quads too? All right. So we have that left foot on top. We're gonna have the right foot on top now. And you're just gonna go down and up. Press. Keep that chest up. Breathe. Again, push. I want you to feel that right glute. Pulse it down. Make sure, I'm going to do it wrong, that you're not doing this. Okay, we're not pushing forward. The point is to push down. Woo! Four, 3, hold it down, bring this knee in. Oh yes, I did. Remember, this leg's working, but I want you to work that core, bring that knee in. Really drive those arms. Create that resistance. No jumping here. I know that leg is screaming at you. 8. 4 more, it's 4, 3, 2, and 1. March it on the floor. Oh, good Lord. Good Lord. We don't even need that band. Grab one weight. Woo. Side to side. squats, using the bench. So let's start. Again, if you don't have a bench, don't worry about it. I'm gonna face this way, feet apart just a bit, pulsing it down. Now we have a weight for resistance. You don't have to use it. Feel how high that heart rate is. We're gonna go side, center, side, center. I want you to push that heel down. Now, instead of staying low, we're gonna come up on top. So I want you to kind of feel that push from the floor. You have a slight toe turnout. Getting those legs. 4 more. Hold it on top, down and up. It's a narrow squat. Notice I'm not picking the head up, keeping that gaze neutral. Four more. I want you to feel that push up off the step, off your heels or off the floor. Good job. Put that weight down. Woo! Come on back. We have some cardio. Now we did a lot of legs. This is going to get your inner thighs. It's also going to get your core, particularly the obliques. Bring your hands on the step. Bring your feet back a little bit. Now I want you to pull your abs in. Lengthen the spine a little bit here. It might be tight from all those squats. And pulse it down. I want you to keep your heels up. Keep your heels up. Eight more. See how we're pre-fatiguing those legs? I love it. Now we're going to hold it down and we're going to keep those hands strong. We're going to jump up and down. You're on the balls of your feet. Your hands are right under your shoulders. You're getting a good little burn in those shoulders too. Spread those fingertips. You can tap this if you don't like jumping. Woo! I want you to think about your core, moving your legs. Woo, and inner thighs. Come on. 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Good job. Nice work. Get one weight. We're going to do a deadlift. Right leg first. I'm going to do it on the step. You don't need the step. I'm just going to show you where we are. It's a little easier here. So you're going to deadlift, front raise. Now that back leg is nice and light. All your weight is over that front leg. You don't need a step. I'm just demonstrating this. You want a nice hinge at the hip. Try to get that weight a little below the knee. Working that front delt. We're also working the core. When you bring that weight up, you really have to fire your core to stay stable. Go at your own pace. Really pushing that step or the floor with that right heel. 2 more. Last one. You're going to put that weight in front of your step. We're going to do a half burpee using the step. One of my faves. Again, you're really going to use the core. If you don't like the feeling of both feet coming in and out, tap it. Hands are on the step again. You're in a wide plank. Abs are tight. Make sure those hands are under your shoulders. You can wrap them around. Spread those fingertips. And we're going to come in and out. Use your abs. Just a little bend in the knee, and you're on the balls of your feet. Keep that gaze at your hands, a nice long neck. You can also do these on the floor. It's a little harder when you have something between you to keep those legs wide. It's a little harder on the legs. Feel those shoulders. 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Good job. Pick up that weight. Same thing with that left leg forward. Woo. Catch your breath. Remember, this back leg is light. Shoulder roll here. Here we go. Pushing into that front heel. Feels a lot harder this time because your chest is so much more fatigued from being on that bench with those in and outs. Make sure you're not leaning back when that weight comes in front of you. I find it helps if I just press into the head of the dumbbell. Kind of helps out there. Breathe. Really squeeze that glute, get a little more out of it. Woo! Breathe. You've got this. Come on. A little lower body focus. And of course we're getting in that upper body here, but we're finishing off lower body. Two more. Squeeze it. Squeeze that glute. Put that weight down. Woo! Put that band on. Checking the time. We're gonna put that band above the ankle. Now, we did a lot of glutes. I'm gonna smooth this back. We did a lot of glutes. We did a lot of those lunges. We're gonna do a little outer thigh. I'm gonna pick up a weight for this one. You do not have to. And I'm gonna add an overhead press. Again, you don't have to. We're gonna do a squat pulse for 3 to a side leg lift right, squat pulse for 3, side leg lift left. And then we'll move on from there. Now, I didn't move the weight yet. Get the legs first. Keep the band stretched. On the next one, I'm gonna go overhead. We've done a lot of pulses. All right, we're gonna change it a bit. Singles. Woo! See how this is one nice smooth movement? I'm not leaning. It's a little bit more cardio. I'm gonna show you from the side. Chest is up. Keep that weight close to the body. Four more, 4. Pulse it down. All right. We're gonna add a little cardio here. With or without the weight. 1, 2, 3, jump. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Keep pushing against the band. Now, if you prefer, and you keep your chest up, you can put the weight here, more like a goblet squat. I'll show you from the side. I'm just moving so you can see me. 4 more. Keep that chest up. 2 more. One more, abs tight, you got this. Good job. Bring it up, take that band off. Legs are pretty cooked. Whew. All right, moving on to upper body, even though we did a little bit. All right, breathe. I'm gonna turn my step. Make sure whenever you turn your step, you make sure the risers are secure. So just make sure they're lined up. Perfect. Woo. Good. Grab 2 weights. We're gonna go into biceps. My fave. So the goal is, we finished legs. We're gonna keep going with cardio and upper body and try to do some cardio with an upper body focus. But again, anytime we're doing cardio with a jump, you're gonna hit the lower back body and the abs too. All right, this one's gonna be a sweeping curl. Let's just start here. Right arm, then the left. Just check it out. Make sure you're not leaning back. So the palms start facing each other, and then the palm goes up. Now, of course, we're gonna add to this. We're gonna go to a right squat, stand up, to a left squat. Here we go. Left. Make sure you're in control. If you are not interested in doing the lower body, because we fried it, you can just stick with the upper body, stay where you are. We're gonna add both arms if you want. But again, if you start swinging and losing it, just stick with good form always. You're gonna always get more out of it, not only in strength and endurance, but also in safety. Couple more. Hold it on top, go back to that right and left. Breathe. We have 4 more. 2 more. Last one. Good job. Take one weight down. You're gonna come up with that weight racked right here. Now, you can go one leg at a time. We're gonna jump, straddle, bring the weight down to a curl on top. Let's do it just side to side for now. Right leg first. So you have to kind of have a bit of a wider stance here. Toe turn out. Now, when we do this with the jump, I want you to slow it down a little bit. I'm gonna do it with the jump. You really have to set. Arms are close to the body. Make sure your abs are tight, and then you can clear the bench. If at any point you start to lose it, go back to side squats. I'm gonna do 4 more. 3, 2, these are hard. 1. Woo, put that weight down. Good job. All right. 12 full push-ups. We're gonna keep the engine running, keep the core on. We have the step here to help us. Hands under the shoulders. Tuck that pelvis. Nice long neck. There we go, 12. Even if you can go down just partway like me, what you don't want to do is this, okay? You're gonna feel it. I may have lost count. 2 more. Hold it, bring it in. Woo! Good job. A few arm circles. Done with biceps, all right? So that's the way it's gonna roll. We're gonna do upper body muscle group, a cardio, and then some push-ups to finish it off. All right, different variations of push-ups. All right, here we go. Triceps, dips, one of my favorite. If you don't like dips, you can do a kickback standing. All right, we have 32, we'll take a break, do another 32, take a break, do another 32, all right? I'm gonna do the first set with both feet down, and then later on I'll be adding some legs. All right, your back should be close to the step. Make sure you're moving the elbow. These are quick. Keep your neck long, second set. Third set. Try not to sink. Keep your neck long. 4 more. Have a seat. Couple of wrist circles. Catch your breath. Next set, I'm gonna do 16 with the right leg out, 16 with the left leg out. I may be regretting that. 32, 32, 32. Ready? Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8 more, we switch. Keep your abs tight, that's always gonna help you. 4, 3, switch, don't stop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, breathe. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, have a seat. Third set, any way you want. Now I'm gonna go quick again, but you can go slower and finish when I finish. Ready? I'm gonna combo it, and I'll maybe do some with the leg out. I might do some with the leg across. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Second set. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Third set. Gotta move those arms. Last set. 4 more. Have a seat. Woo. Good job. Come on up right away. Walk around a little bit. Wrist circles. All right. Next cardio. If we're going to keep the triceps working a little bit, we're going to do a burpee on the step. I don't like to jump with a weight for triceps, but I want you to keep that heart rate up and keep that upper body working. Here we go. You're gonna go down, grab that step, in and out, jump it up. I want you to focus on the triceps here. Now you don't have to jump. You can just stand. Sit into those heels. Work that core. 2 more. Last one. Whew. Tricep push-ups are next. You knew that was coming. Now I'm going to use the narrow end of the bench. I'm also going to do these on my knees. This puts your hands in that perfect position for a tricep push-up. All right, so we have 12 quick, and we'll take a break and do another set. Abs tight, make sure you're not up here. All right, here we go. 1. Elbows back. Elbows back. Remember, it's a tricep focus. 4 more. Sit back and stretch. All right, next up to down 2, up 2. Again, tilt that pelvis. There we go. Hold your head up. I want your triceps to do the work. Your hands, believe it or not, they're kind of light. You're gripping the side of the bench. 2 more, that's it. Last one, I know these are tough. Sit back and stretch. Whew. Plus those triceps are fried. All right, come on up. Woo. I'm gonna throw in another cardio at you. Then we'll move on to shoulders and back. All right, so remember the up and down we did? Remember the back and in? We're gonna put it together. All right, one of my faves. So you can start anywhere you want. I'm gonna start down and I'm gonna go out, in, up, down. Out, in, up, down. Any way you wanna break it up is fine. So you're gonna be on those tippy toes. Make sure your hands are under your shoulders. So you're gonna go out, in, up, down. Keep the neck long. You can totally do this 1 foot at a time, and you can do it with a tap. I want you to focus on the abs here and the upper body. Sure, your legs are engaged, but I want you to think about good form here, reaching through the crown of the head and really using your core to bring those legs up, whether you're doing it with 1 foot or not, 1 foot at a time or not. Really go back to that full plank. 2 more. Last one. Woo. One up. Grab some water. Now we did a lot of shoulders. I'm gonna just do a little more. All right. No legs on this one. I'm gonna grab 2 weights. All right, so we're gonna do an upright row. We already did a front raise with those legs. Normally I try to combine that with this. We're gonna do a single upright row. We're gonna stay right here. Nice high pull. Notice the elbows going up. All right, we're not going back like that yet. We may be doing that in a little bit. That's a little bit more back focused. Now notice the pace is quick because I'm doing 1 at a time. This is the pre-fatigue. 1 more each side. I'm gonna go both arms up for 2. Here we go. Again, push. Nice slow on the way down. Can we do 4 more? Keep your shoulders down, even though your arms are coming up. I know that sounds crazy, but just keep pressing your shoulder blades down. 2 more. Last one. Good job, put it down. Woo! All right, next one, we're not gonna use the step. One of my favorites for the shoulders. We're gonna do an alternating clean and press with a burpee, okay? So you're gonna use the legs here. You're gonna have a wide stance, little toe turnout. This is our cardio and shoulders and back. Put that weight here, Clean and press it, put it down. Now, if you didn't want to do that, add a squat, okay? No big deal. So if you can watch that again, just add another squat. Just make sure that you're squatting to get the weight and squatting to put it back. You're going right up, push it over the shoulder. This is your cardio. It's also your core, also shoulder, because when we push up overhead, that palm is facing front. So we're getting a shoulder press. Whew. Last one. Good job. Whew. So that single arm really makes your core work, makes your oblique work. All right. Hopefully you don't have to move your bench as much as me. All right. We're gonna work the chest again with push-ups. It's our third round. This one, we're gonna do a push-up with a front reach. I'm gonna do this on my knees. Tuck it under. We're gonna do a push-up. And as you come out of the push-up, you're going to extend. So I want you to slow it down. I want you to go deep on the push-up. I really want you to focus on the chest. And you're gonna feel it more in the obliques because as you pick that arm up, it's a one arm push-up negative. So you're gonna try to get that arm up before you come up. You really have to pull that core in. Don't wait to come up before lifting that arm. That's what makes it a little bit more oblique. So as soon as you start to come up, lift that arm, reach. It's hard. One more. And sit back. Nice job. So our chest work was in all those push-ups. Come forward, lift the heart. You can also do this one on the toes or with the knees down. All right, come on up. Woo. All right. One more cardio. We're gonna use the bench for this one. This one is gonna be back and shoulder. So it's 2 exercises. A jump down to a half burpee. You're gonna start on your bench. So you're gonna do 1 palm facing each other row, and then a chest fly. You know what? I gotta move back on my bench. Do that again. Row, fly, we're gonna put it down, jump out and up. Row. Now you really need to separate this. As you come up, make sure your core is on right there. Bend your knees to bring it down. And then push into your heels as you row and lateral. If that's too much for your back, maybe do it this way, watch. When you come up, go down, and then do your row. If it's too much on your back, when you come up right here, as long as you have your legs on board, you should be fine. One more. Good job. Put those weights down, not too far. Keep one weight near you. I'm gonna check my time. Woo, good job. 45 minutes. We're gonna do a little core. Now, if you have a bench, take 1 riser off. You don't have to. makes it a little harder. Before we go down to the ground, just leave your bench there for a second. We're gonna grab one weight. We're gonna have a wide stance. We're gonna do a little swing with the weight going front, side, front, side. I want you to use your hips, use your legs, and definitely your core. So we're gonna go front, now go to the side, unload, front, unload. Make sure that heel comes up. It's not a deep squat. It's more of a hip hinge. Getting those obliques. My arms are straight. Only coming up to shoulder height when you front swing. You really need to make sure you pick that heel up. Feel that core. Feel your back. One more. Feeling those inner thighs too. Last one. Bring it down. Good job. All right. Have a seat on your bench. All right, remember it's in a decline. I'm gonna just lower the music just a bit. All right. All right, you're in a deep decline bench, which is going to make your reverse curls harder because your hips have to go up from a lower position. So we're gonna get to that, but I wanna do some crunches first. So we're just gonna roll it down, feet on the ground, hands behind your head, but not really too far behind pushing. You're gonna lift your head, neck, and shoulders up. Give me 3 pulses and hold. 1, 2, 3, hold it up. 1, 2, 3, hold it up. I just want to get the core on board with this because we're going to be working the lower abs a little more. 1, 2, 3, hold it up. The hold is to make you come up a little higher and squeeze. Make sure you're breathing. 1. Hands are just there to support the head. I don't even need them. Now, I'm not here, but I'm also not here. I'm kind of neutral. That chin is off your chest. Hold it up. Hold it. All right, so before we do the reverse curls, we're going to do bicycles. Now, these are also going to feel harder. So you're going to bring the knees up. Here we go. Over. I want you to do these a little slower. A, because you're on the bench. B, because you're in a harder position. And I really want you to have time to extend. Now, you should feel, if you're in that decline, you should feel it harder to get your back and keep your back flat. So I'm fully extending. Even if you can't see my foot, I'm straightening and straightening, and I'm reaching over to that knee with my shoulder. Because I want to get the maximum twist here. Now we're going to hold it to the side. Hold for 3, 2, 1, switch. 1, 2, 3, switch. A little harder. Make sure you're breathing. Take breaks when you need. Hug those knees in, maybe. We only have 2 more. Last one. Good job. Hug your knees in. Give your head a little break here. So we're going to go right to those reverse curls. So you're going to have your ankles crossed. Now you're going to pulse up for 3 and then hold. So it's going to be 3, 2, 1, hold. 3, 2, 1, hold. We'll see how that goes. Again, you can do this on the floor too. Head, neck, and shoulders lifted. Here we go. 1, 2, 3 and hold. 1, 2, 3 and hold. So you hold it up on the third, 3 and hold. 1, 2, 3 and hold. You're in the home stretch, guys. 1, 2, 3 and hold. 1, 2, hold. 1, 2. Now my upper body is just staying up. Hardly a lift, I'm not swinging. 2 more, you're done. Last one. Hug it in. Whew. Ah. Breathe. Extend one leg up. Lift your head up. You can extend this leg, or you can keep it bent. Ah. Point and flex your foot. You can have your head down here. Other side. Ah, feels good. Shoulders down. Breathe. Give those feet and ankles a little love. Hug those knees in. Hugging behind your knees. Give that spine a nice little stretch here. Breathe. Good job. Come on up. Let's just take a little spinal twist here. I'm kind of lopsided on my bench. You're just going to take those knees just out. You can sit with your ankles crossed. You can also have your legs out. We're going to rotate to one side. This hand goes behind you on the step. And you want to feel a spiral here. You want a gentle stretch here. And I want you to keep the chest open. Don't feel like you have to turn your neck. Let your core be your guide here. This is a great chest opener too. Come center. As you exhale and stay in it, see if you can twist a little more from your center. What I want you to think about is wringing out a towel. Just gonna turn that off. I want you to think about wringing out a towel. So think about squeezing the toxins out of your internal organs. So that's a good visual. Now, when you go deeper, the only person who's going to really feel it is you. It might not be visible. Come center. Good job. Let's stretch out the low back. We did a lot of work that, and we stretched out the back a little, but it's always nice to stretch it out here too. An easy way to do it is just bending the knees, reaching for your toes and pulling back. Really get those shoulders down. And you'll feel that back release here. Make sure those shoulders are down. All right, just to keep it simple, I'm gonna sit on my bench, take the legs out, and we'll do a hamstring stretch here. Sit up nice and tall, reach, pull those toes in, or if you have a towel, you can bring it to the bottom and hold on this way, but just breathe into your stretch. You can flex those feet a little bit more if you like. Roll it up. Good work. Come on up. Take a nice, big, deep breath and come halfway down. Come up. And if you want to go halfway down again, or if you want to go all the way down, just let everything go. Roll it up. You're going to bring your feet together. We're going to release through the spine here. So you're going to hold onto your elbows, and you can bend the knees here and just kind of let the spine relax and lengthen. You take this side to side. Drop the arms, slowly roll it up. Big shoulder roll, deep breath up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Put some gratitude in your heart for the ability to do this workout. Bring your loved ones love and kindness into your heart of yourself as well. Don't forget yourself. And just know that you did something great for yourself today. And if it was a day to go for it, awesome. If it was a day to pull back a little bit, that's okay too. Every day is different. Even though you may have been working out for your whole life, every given day, depending on sleep, stress, anything can change. So just take it. Know that you did a great thing working out for yourself and for those around you, the greater community. Whenever you have those positive vibes, you will definitely radiate them out into the world. Namaste. Have a great day, everybody. Make sure you hydrate.